Welcome to the Business English Podcast, the best place for non-native professionals to learn how to communicate clearly and confidently. My name is Tanya Suarez, and in each episode, you're going to learn specific skills to develop your corporate communication, American pronunciation, and career strategy in order to build the life you deserve. Let's jump right in to part 1. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you a key takeaway from a session that I had recently with a client who's preparing a presentation for a tech conference. So this might be something that you've experienced where you might think, oh yeah, this is a good presentation. But when you look at it, you realize, oh, I'm just sharing definitions. I'm just repeating terms. So if this is the case, something that helped us here that I'm going to talk about is how to stop sharing just the what, the superficial information, and really break through on why you're on that stage, which is the how and the why, how your brain works, why you made the decisions that you made that led to the what's. So I really want you to listen to the message and the process so that you can also, look, it's such an honor to be on stage. Whether the opportunity was earned or given to you, I don't care. You're there. And so when I'm helping people train for presentations, it's really about being your best self, sure, but it's about respecting the audience's time, delivering value. You'll hear me say this over and over again. If it could have been an email, work on it. It's got to be better. So hopefully today's episode will help you have the tools and the process that you need to take your presentations to the next level. Giving a presentation at a tech conference or really any conference can be exciting, but also intimidating. And I find that this is where speakers sometimes lose the focus. And what I mean by that is, or rather you focus on the what instead of the how and the why. And unless it's a very specific kind of situation where you have to explain the what, if it's a particular product or whatever your company's sending you for, do what you got to do. But if you submit an application to speak at a conference, or if you were invited to speak at a conference, remember that they're there to listen about how your brain worked through it. Just think about it this way. If you're presenting anything that can be Googled, then you're just sharing the what. You're sharing the concept, the definition, you're entering what I call the lecturer or professor mode. And when someone's at a conference like that, you got to remember everybody, or for the most part, it's safe to say that people in the audience are knowledgeable and some maybe smarter than you, who knows? But nobody can duplicate how you think. And so that is your value. Don't worry about trying to build credibility or justification for why you're there. You already got chosen. Your topic already got chosen and approved. So instead, really share with them how you came to those conclusions. Why? Share your mistakes, share the lessons you learned from them. In this particular case, he was talking about processes. And so instead of just saying, we do X, Y, Z, to really push yourself deeper. And why did I choose X, Y, Z? Did I collaborate with anyone? Did I do this on my own? Was I told to do it? Did I take initiative? Did I feel nervous? Did I mess up? Was my first draft not that great? Was the contribution of anybody else valuable or shifted the path? So these are the things that become valuable because in hearing your experiences and really hearing your process, that's where your audience can take away what they're probably going to go through and feel better prepared. So again, a quick reminder that when you're giving a presentation and you have an engaged audience, you keep them engaged by sharing your experiences, the how and the why. And bottom line, record yourself giving your presentation and ask yourself, could they have found all of this by Googling it? Or did I add value? A great way to get more English speaking practice is to start your own podcast. Spotify for Podcasters makes it so easy to record, edit, and distribute your podcast right from your phone or computer. So no matter what your setup is like or how much experience you have or don't have, you can start creating today. Not only is it simple, it's totally free. I decided to start my podcast with Spotify, and it's helped me reach hundreds of thousands of people. So download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. For more business English resources like articles, videos, courses, and one-to-one coaching with me, head over to tanyasuarez.com.